Welcome back, my thrill seekers. I'm your host, Dr. Luke. Today I'm going to be talking about yet another Elon Musk comment. You'll hear there's a lot of leaders I watch. Elon, I just love him. He's a crazy genius. But he said something today that I want to address, and that is he was asked about running his businesses and how they became successful from them being startups. And he said, everybody knows famously that he slept in the manufacturing plant making Teslas, right? He'll sleep, over like the rocket facility, and he talks about working 7 days a week, basically around the clock. I'll tell you, look at how many billionaires are in the world versus how many businesses there are. Look at all the stats on small businesses and then also the multi-billion-dollar ones. And the reason I am is to give you a more realistic feel. If you're chasing after being one of the several billion people in the world that can be a billionaire like that, then you go for that. You go ahead and sacrifice your children, you sacrifice your wife, your husband, your significant other, you sacrifice even your animals, doesn't even matter, your extended family. If you want to sacrifice that, then this is probably not the channel for you to even watch, because that is not the type of life I will lead. I did that. Granted, we are successful. I got that. And I was working 7 days a week, probably good about 12 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for the first 2 years. I absolutely realized after about 2 years when I was burnt out that I started making even more money by taking a break. I started by taking Saturdays off. Just Saturdays completely. I don't step foot in this office. I don't do any emails, nothing. I don't work on Saturdays. Still working 12 to 16 hours, but 6 days a week. Then finally I realized, all right, let's step it back and take it off the gas a little bit more. And I'm able to work generally about, we'll say 12 to 14 hours, or 12 to 14 hours for the first 5 days, like Monday through Friday. And then on Sunday, I maybe do, 4 hours of work or something just to get ready for the next week, shoot these videos for a little while. But the whole point is, if you want to do that and you want to become a billionaire and you think that working 7 days a week and sacrificing the most important thing in this world, which are relationships with people, with other human beings, if you find that more important, then again, this is the wrong channel. This is all about talking about the experiences that we've had and how we've gotten to the point where we're pretty darn successful. And we work probably, I would say, hopefully we're at about 50 hours a week now. So, and somebody on here might be like, well, yeah, but you're making X amount, but you could make it twice that if you added the extra day on a week. And I'm going to tell you, first of all, probably not. And second of all, I love my wife. I love my 5 children. I love our pets. I love my mom, my dad, my extended family. And I want to see them, and I want to spend vacations occasionally. And I say occasionally, I get a few days off here and there, right? But the point is, those relationships are worth so much more than any dollar bill. If it came down to my marriage on the rocks and my company, my wife will get all of my undivided attention. Hands down. I'll shut the doors tomorrow and cancel the contracts. Not even joking. Or I'd hand it off to somebody else and say, you go ahead and run it. Because I would never sacrifice my relationships like that. So Elon Musk is Elon Musk. I get it. Got it. Good. He's a billionaire, most successful dude in the world. But if you think you're going to be Elon Musk, chances are, remember I'm a data guy, so chances are very, 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 very slim that you're going to do that. Play the lottery, try to be like Elon Musk. You're probably looking, the odds aren't all that different. So the whole thing is figure out what success looks like for your business. That's number one. What is success? Of course, money's in the equation, right? I want to have this healthy income, and I want to have a staff of 20 employees or 10 or 40, whatever it's going to be. Have those down when you're doing your strategic planning and stick to them. Don't say, well, I've got 20 employees right now, and now all of a sudden it's got to be 100 employees, but it's got to be by next year. When you start to think about rapid growth too fast, I'll address this part later, but when you're not doing controlled growth, that's where you start to get wildly out of control. That's where you lose track of time. That's why you can't balance your time very effectively. So my point with this video is step back and understand the importance in this world are other human beings and relationships. Then you can worry about money. So just remember to keep your priorities straight, but always keep doing what you love.